morning. Let's practice some gentle yoga together. So let's get started. Make sure you have some props. A strap is always helpful. A block and a blanket if you have that. And we'll come into an easy seated position. So depending on the shape of your pelvis, you might like to be crisscross applesauce. You might prefer to be in a hero's pose where you sit either on the heels or a block between the heels, or you may even want to sit on a blanket. Now ideally we want to bring our hips higher than our knees, because when our knees are higher than our hips, which is opposite from what I just said, that causes compression in the lower spine. It causes pain. And a little bit opposite of what we're looking for in our yoga practice. So whatever you can do to support yourself, to create space in your body, in your practice. And as we begin, notice the alignment in your body, crown stacked over shoulders, shoulders stacked over hips, pulling the belly in and up. Now inhale the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale them down the spine. Softening the eyes. Now your choice, the eyes can be open or they can be closed. If you choose to keep your eyes open, soften them, gazing just towards the tip of your nose and breathing in, breathing out. So ideally, we're going to breathe in and out through the nose with sealed lips. If you're feeling congested, it's okay to breathe through your mouth. And you notice as we begin to move, the nose should open up as we get the blood moving. So don't worry too much about it. Welcome to your practice. If you'd like to, you can bring an intention into your practice today. Now, for my gentle yoga class, I typically teach the same practice, starting with warming the spine, and then opening up through the hips and the lower back, and then strengthening through the legs, a little bit of balance, and then coming down back to the floor, to ground down, and finally that deep relaxation at the end. My intention is always just an opportunity to not check out from your day, but just to have a little bit of space. Holding on to your knees here, we're going to begin to warm up your core, rotating your torso. So imagine you're sitting in a giant cereal bowl or giant cup of coffee or tea, and you're tracing the outer rim of that bowl with your navel. You're taking big, exaggerated circles with your core. The tighter my hips are, the more I feel this. And let's switch directions. notice that you need to stay in a spot with an extra breath to stretch, it's always okay to pause there. It's always your body, your practice. We'll meet back in the center, restarting that alignment, resetting that alignment. Crown stacked over shoulders, shoulders stacked over hips, navel drawing in and up. Inhale the shoulders up. Exhale, lift up the spine. It's always okay to pause during your practice. Moving on to the spinal warm-ups. Bring your arms out by your side, palms facing forward, fingers spreading wide. Inhale, fingers high. Interlacing the fingers, flipping the palms up. Inhale, press the palms up. Exhale, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Take a big breath here. And take a long breath out. Inhaling and exhaling. Take another big breath in. Exhale. You're going to bring your hands out in front. Flip your palms. Press your knuckle bones forward as you drop your chin to your chest. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Releasing the hands behind you for support. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Press your chest forward. And lift your chin up as you drop your head back. Open up through your heart. Open up through your throat. If it feels okay, drop your head back. Breathe in and breathe out. Take another big breath in. Exhale, releasing. Now with a flat back, you're going to lead with your chin. Pull your belly in. Walk your fingertips towards the front edge of your mat. Going into a forward fold. Our first forward fold of this practice. So anytime we come into a forward fold in our yoga practice, we're sending a signal to our nervous system to drop into our parasympathetic nervous system. That's where our rest and digest lives. An opportunity to calm down. Walking the fingertips back. We're going to take a twist towards the right. Pull the belly in and bring your left hand to your right knee with a straight spine. Inhale and exhale, twist. Now we're still squaring our pelvis towards the front of the room, towards the front edge of the mat, but we're twisting from the center of the heart. Take a big breath in and take a long breath out. One more inhale. Exhale. Come back through center and switch the cross of the legs. And we begin again flowing through that. Arms come out by the side, palms facing forward, fingers spreading wide. Inhale to rise. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Inhale, press your palms up. Exhale, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Take a big breath in and take a long breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your hands out in front. Flip your palms. Press your knuckles towards the front of the room as you drop the chin to the chest. Breathe in. And breathe out. Another big breath in. Exhale, hands come out in front. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Press your chest forward. Lift your chin up as you drop your head back. Open up through your chest. Open up through your throat. If it feels okay, drop your head back. Breathe in and breathe out. Another big breath in. Exhale, release. Fold forward with that flat back again. So pull the belly in. Lead with your chin. You'll feel it in the opposite hip this time. And again, we come back to that parasympathetic nervous system. Now knowing that it takes about 12 to 15 minutes to come into the parasympathetic nervous system. We're just starting to calm down. It's something that happens unconsciously. Walking the fingertips back, we'll twist to the second side here. pull the belly in. We're going to bring our right hand to the left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, twist from the center of the heart. Pelvis is still squaring towards the front edge of the mat. Shoulders roll away from the ears, and every time you inhale, find length. Every time you exhale, you twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Breath in, breath out. Take a big breath in. Exhale, come back through center. And you're going to extend your legs forward towards the front edge of your mat. And we're going to come through a ragdoll exercise to warm up the hips some more and open up through the back sides of the legs. So still working towards that tall, strong, straight spine. And bending through your right knee, bringing the right foot to the inside of that left leg. You're going to square the torso over the extended leg. You're just going to find inhale, length here, and exhale, melt forward. Now inhale, lift, and exhale, switch sides. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale, switch sides. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale, switch sides. Inhale, exhale, fold. And now we'll release and we'll bring them both together for butterfly. Soles of the feet together. With a tall, strong, straight spine, wrapping your hands around your feet. Inhale, length. Exhale, shoulders away from the ears with a flat back. Begin to melt the chest down. Lead with your chin. So the difference with a flat back, you're getting into your hips here. If you were to round your spine, you are going to stretch through your spine. Wherever you feel sensation, send the breath. And release. Bending the knees, planting the feet. Bring your hands behind you for support. We're going to windshield wiper those legs back and forth. And find your way towards child's pose. Then removing any props, setting them off towards the side. Big toes come to touch. Knees come wide, hips to heels, forehead towards the mat. So here's another forward fold as well. Bringing you into that parasympathetic nervous system. And you can always bring props into this position to help you find a little bit of support. You can bring a block underneath your head, the blanket. Roll the blanket up. If you have a bolster, you can lay along the bolster. Anything that brings you rest and ease. Here, we're going to meet our way into tabletop pulls. Palms are going to be underneath the shoulders. Shoulders are going to be underneath the hips. Tops of the feet and shin bones are going to be grounded firmly into the mat. Taking a peek at your hands, make sure your fingers are spreading wide and turn the eyes and the elbows towards the front edge of the mat. You're going to gaze sharply towards that top edge as well and pull the navel in and up. Feel a little bit of puffing through that thoracic spine, that spot between the shoulder blades. Take a big breath in and take a long breath out. Nice. Extending your right leg towards the back of the mat. Toes will stay connected. We're going to get a bit of a stretch through the back side of that right leg. You're going to begin to rock back and forth. Back and forth. Pull your navel in and up. This is one of those DIY, do-it-yourself videos. Be nice to have a camera person come and zoom out so you can see the back of my leg. And that's okay. Toes are connected to the mat. And from here, I'm going to use the strength of my back body and engaging that right glute to lift the leg so it's hovering with the mat below. And I'm going to step that leg on the outside of my right foot. And then peek over my, outside of my left foot and peek over my left shoulder, opening up through my right side body, feeling a lateral side body stretch here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, exhale, take a big breath in, exhale, release. Come back through center, keep that leg lifted. Pull your navel in and up and press firmly through both hands. Feel that long line of energy from your right heel through the crown. Take a big breath in. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Squeeze it in, squeeze it in, squeeze it in, and then step it forward. Low lunge. And some people might have that left knee underneath the left hip, or maybe a little more flexibility in your back leg. You can slide that knee back slightly. Staying with your hands connected to the mat if you want to put more emphasis on your front foot or ankle, or you can walk your hands up your front knee. Roll the shoulders away from your ears so they'll put more weight, stress into your pelvis and hips. Wherever you're at, breathe. And release the hands down. Step your right leg back. Walking your hands 6 to 8 inches forward. Shift your shoulders forward. So we're going to modify plank pose here. Pull your navel in and up and look towards the top edge of your mat. Take an inhale at the top and exhale, bending the elbows, hugging the elbows in towards the ribs. We're going to lower all the way down to the belly. Now inhale, roll your shoulders back and lift your chest forward and up, coming to cobra. Exhale, lower. Do that again. Inhale, lift, press your shoulders forward and lift up, cobra. Exhale, lower. One more time. Press your chest forward and lift up, cobra. Exhale, lower. Now tuck your toes under. Press into your palms. Lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Here we are in the quintessential yoga posture. I mean, for some, not for everyone. That inverted V shape. So, feet should be about hips distance apart on parallel tracks, so you can fit 2 fists in between the feet, and then the palms are in line with the shoulders. Fingers are spreading wide. Maybe your heels meet the mat, maybe they don't. It all depends on the shape of your body. Take a big breath in. And exhale, release the knees down. Big toes come to touch, knees come wide, hips to heels. Forehead towards the mat. Nice and release and meet back in that tabletop pose. So here we are. Reset to restart. Palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, tops of the feet, and shin bones press firmly into the mat. Turn the eyes of the elbows to face the front edge of the mat and puff that thoracic spine up towards the sky. Take a big breath in and take a long breath out. Extending that left leg towards the back of the mat. This time toes stay connected, rock back and forth. Feel that stretch, bottom of the foot, calf and hamstring. Breathe in, breathe out. And shifting the shoulders right over the wrist, ground down through those feet or hands, and then engaging that left glute. Lift that leg, pressing the heel towards the wall behind you. Take a big breath in. And exhale, step the foot on the outside of the right as you peek over your right shoulder. Feel the stretch through your lateral side body. Breathe in, breathe out. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release. Now keep that leg lifted, parallel with the mat below. Pull your belly in and up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose crunch. Squeeze it in, squeeze it in, squeeze it in, and step it forward. Low lunge, second side. And then what you're gonna do on this side, maybe that knee doesn't go as far back as it did on the first side, or maybe it goes further. Maybe you keep your hands down over here, maybe you walk them up. Doesn't have to be the same as it was on the first side, remember that. The only thing you have to do is breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release your hands down. Tuck your back toes. You're going to step it forward, top of the mat. Now hands come to shins or thighs. Look up with a flat back, but keep your gaze down at the mat below. Exhale, fold and squeeze. Catch opposite elbows or biceps. Tuck your chin into your chest. Sway side to side. Now begin to scroll up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. The head is the last to lift. Beautiful. Now we're going to flow our way down because you can't see my head anyway. So inhale, rise up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back with your knees lifted or lower them down. Take an inhale at the top. Exhale, lower all the way down to your bellies. Inhale, lift the chest forward and up, cobra. Exhale, hips to sky, downward facing dog. And then you can come onto your knees, child's pose. And finding your way onto your back. Crossing your right ankle over your left thigh. Figure four. Right ankle is flexed. Walking your left heel as close to your bum as possible. And noticing how that right hip feels. Do you feel it in your lower back? Do you feel any tightness in your right outer hip? Maybe you feel nothing. You can stay right here, Or begin to wrap your hands around your left thigh and draw it all into your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Breath in, breath out. Take a big breath in. Exhale. We're going to tighten the cross of the leg, stack knee on top of knee, and drop the knees off towards the left. Come into a twist. And release. Switching sides. Left ankle over right thigh. Keep your left foot flexed and notice, where do you feel it? If you feel anything in that left outer hip, maybe in the lower back. Stay here, wrap your hands around your right outer right thigh and draw it all into your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Breath in, breath out. Big breath in. Exhale. Let's release and tighten the cross of the leg. Drop the knees off towards the right this time. Come into that twist. Maybe the gaze will travel over towards those left fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release. Come back through center. And then reset. So bend the knees, plant the feet. This time you're going to walk that right foot to the outer edge of the right side of the mat. You're going to drop the knee towards the center line. And then take the left foot and come to the outer right thigh and drop the left knee towards the left side of the mat. Use the weight of that left leg to come into a deep stretch of the right IT band. And release. Switching sides, reset. Bend your knees, plant your feet, walk your left foot to the outer left edge of the mat, dropping the left knee to the center line. And then pick your right foot up and place it on the outside of that right leg and drop the knees off towards the right side edge of the mat so you feel the deep stretch of the right IT band. Breathe in, breathe out. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Take a big breath in. Exhale, come back through center. Now we'll bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Reclined butterfly. This one can be pretty intense. It's about surrendering. Noticing if you're trying to hold yourself up. And if you are trying to hold yourself up, why? What are you holding on to? Dead bug pose. You're gonna hug the knees in. From here, grab the insteps of the feet and draw the knees back towards the armpits. So it's a stagnant posture, unlike happy baby. It's grounding down. Feel the good stretch of that lower back. We're going to go to a supported bridge. So grabbing your block, sliding the block underneath the hips, and a hard bone, not the soft lower back, lumbar spine. Just lifting the hips up, sliding the block underneath for support, and then connect the chin to the chest. Arms are along the side. So other than just feeling the connection of the four corners of the feet, and then the mat underneath the back of the head and the shoulders and the arms, there's nothing to do here. Just feel grounded here. And feeling the opening of the pelvis here. From here, we'll take it into waterfall. You may have to adjust the height of your block. From there, you're going to have to put it on a lower setting and simply extend the feet straight up to the sky. So we're bringing the hips higher than the heart. So we can allow the heart rate to slow down, the respiration to slow down, the practice to slow down. Releasing down, removing the block, countering it with the fish pose, extending the legs long, arms by the side, bending at the elbows, lifting the chest up, and dropping the head back. Sticking the tongue way out, opening the eyes wide. Take a big breath in, forceful exhale. Again, inhale. One more time. And releasing down, hugging the knees into the chest, giving them a good squeeze, and dropping them off to the right, gazing over the left shoulder for a twist. then switching sides. And coming back through center, extending both legs long, arms by the side. Shavasana. Allowing your toes to soften, relaxing the bottom of your feet, and your legs to turn outward. Soften your glutes and your pelvis, and your belly. Let it all go. Relax your hands and your chest, and your forearms and your biceps and your triceps. Relax your shoulders and your neck and your jaw. Soften your eyes and your ears and everything in between. Relax. Beginning to bring movement back to the body. Wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, and deepening the breath. Gently drawing your knees into your chest. Find your way onto one side. And as you're ready, let's meet in a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center. And we'll end this practice today with that loving kindness prayer. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you feel love. And may you walk the earth with